Good afternoon, folks. Welcome to our afternoon randomizer race of the Super Metroid Zelda 3 Combo Randomizer. I am Big Box, flying mostly alone on commentary, joined by Matt Ewalkford on tracking. He'll be helping out a little bit in the voice. So we will see how this goes. On stream for you, we have Blendation and Tony P. Young. Off stream, we also have Meterific, PP Chan, The Seven, Invenerable, Sky, Eve Sneaks, and Scupula. A small field. Alrighty, real quick, while we're getting set to go, what are you guys hoping to see? Personally, as always, I want to see progression at Showcase Showdown because I'm a horrible person. Chat asking for hot garbage. You know what? Why not? Let's have the worst seed ever. Alrighty, everybody's ready. We're just waiting for a drop from the race from the gatekeeper. So we'll be underway shortly. Okay, we're looking for hook shot locked by speed booster, morph ball on lumberjacks. Good lord, you people are just the worst. But to be fair, I am too. So there's that. Alrighty, we've got the signal. You should see us starting in about a minute. Remembering Morph last chest on Laser Bridge, I think I've seen that happen before. That is the worst. Already we are underway. Blendation using a custom sprite. Tony T. Young not. See Tony T. Young doing the arm pump. Whenever you aim your gun with LR while you're moving, it shifts you forward a pixel. You're not actually moving faster, your position's changing, but it comes to the same thing over the course of a run, and it will save some time. There are 2 items in logic at the bottom of down here in Blueprint Star, but that's a slow check, so we're going to save that for later and instead head right into Link to the Past. Oh, Shadow Sprite from Final Fantasy VI. Look, Hylia Island is just missiles, not going to see that. Tony heads for Sanctuary for a key. So we've got the map, Red Rupee at Link's House. We've got the map and compass in the Castle Dungeon and Escape. I saw a blue crystal at Hera and red crystal at Eastern. I didn't see Desert. Alrighty, Blendation's heading for the castle. Looks like Tony is heading for that. This will get him to Lumberjack, I believe. So he's probably going to do the cat. Check that and do the cat. Blue rupees on one of the 3 poles. That's okay. Ooh, Blendation got a bomb drop from one of the 50-50 bushes, I think it would be. Ooh, Bush Crab is red rupees. That's really good. Could be pointing us to an early Zora play. All right, that's missiles on the lumberjack and missiles on Uncle. Blendation's gonna reset, and looks like he's gonna follow Tony to the Lost Woods and Cat. Hey, Omniflash, how you doing? Alrighty, just a heart piece at the mushroom spot. That's nothing doing there. Forest Cave is missiles, and those are all going to be, those will be useful until and unless we find at least Charge Beam and Plasma Beam. Ooh, my nation got trolled by that crab. It dropped one of its rupees where he couldn't get to it. Alrighty, looks like Tony is coming up to Kakariko. A lot of checks here to get through. He does not have any bombs, so he may got plenty of money to buy some from the shop if necessary. Back of the inn, it's just a heart piece. Alright, here's the shop. If Tony's going to buy 10 bombs, that'll get him through the Sphere Zero checks very handily. Alrighty, Chicken Hut, what do we have here? Got our Fisher Price shield. Got the shovel from the bottle vendor. That opened up a few checks. Blendation into Blind Spaceman as Tony is at the well. One of the green rupees. Blendation. Missile. Blendation 300 rupees. There's the bow in the back of the well. Ice rod. And there were the fourth chest was missiles. Okay, ooh, that was the mirror in the well as well. So that's some nice discoveries. So yeah, we got Blendation and Tony kind of crisscrossing their checks here. Oh, and Backup Blind Spaceman was our first pack of power bombs. Yeah, thank you, Omniflash. Yeah, the magic number on power bombs is going to be 3 packs for a total of 15. Get that many, and if Ice Beam doesn't show up, we won't need drop luck or backtracking and reloading to take out the Metroids at the end of Super Metroid. Alrighty, Tony checking the library. It's Moon Pearl on the library, so that's a hard required Pegasus boot somewhere. Alrighty, gonna check the race game before doing it. It's just a red rupee, so he'll save a little time from not doing it. No way you need red rupees at this point. And Tony doesn't in fact have his Zora money. Okay, he's got the shovel equipped, so yeah, I believe Dig Spot is right here. So, Miss Metroid, you had said you were hoping for something speed locked. Does Moon Pearl lock by Pegasus boots count? Oh, Bugnet. Bugnet for Tony, that's not bad. Not a crucial item, but being able to capture and bottle a fairy might come in handy. Alrighty, Tony's heading off to the east, probably going to hit up the Eastern Palace area. Blendation sees his Moon Pearl, knows he's got to find those Pegasus boots somewhere. Yep, Tony over to the eastern area. So Blendation resetting to Link's house. We'll see where he goes. Alrighty, so Hospitalist Closet. 3 items here, and we can ask him where the green pendant is. Spring Ball. Charge Beam. 10 arrows. That's not a bad Hospitalist Closet. That charge beam means now we technically don't need to worry about ammo, but like I said earlier, we're still hoping for plasma beam to make it worth using over ammo in terms of how fast it works. Alrighty, I believe the big key chest is not in logic without the lamp. Okay, Plantation heading for the dam. We haven't seen this yet. Prize number 1 for Eastern, Heart Piece. Second pack of power bombs in the dam. That's like I said, once we get 3, that's all we need, but more is always good. There's the compass, so ooh, bunny item is the x-ray scope, and Blendation is not going to take it. Interesting. Alright, Blendation's got his Zora money now. He's doing the southern loop. Alright, here we are at the mini Molder Cave. Can you kill those with the ice rod? Okay, you must be able to, otherwise Blendation wouldn't switch to it. Okay, didn't quite see. Oh, red rupee for Tony T. Young. That's 2 prizes out of the 3. Ooh, there is our morph ball and space jump in mini mobile. Energy tank and blue rupee. That is a pretty stacked mini mobile. Alrighty, Tony's doing the dark rooms. And Blendation is heading for Ice Rod Cave. Just that little bit of Super Metroid items that Blendation has will get him through a lot of it. I say this a lot. Ooh, Tony Young takes a death. Yet glitchless low percent for Super Metroid is only 15 items, and 9 of those are ammo or health. Morph ball, various suit, bombs, gravity suit, charge beam. Oh, well, there's our Pegasus boots. Morph ball, various suit, gravity suit, ice beam, bombs, speed booster. And then 6 ammo, 3 energy for 15 items. That is for a pure glitchless run, no glitches whatsoever. The common low percent is 14, and task can push it to 13. Boots were at Ice Rod Cave, Lord Goober. And it now occurs to me that in addition to having that moon pearl and being 1 step closer to Dark World access, that also means Plantation can set up Water Walk and check most of Zora's domain, instead of just being able to check the king. That's a vanilla big key, so Tony's probably going to go back and check the big chest. Bonk Rocks is an arrow capacity upgrade, and Blendation's going to reset. There's the map for Tony T. Young. So we've seen big key compass map. That means the last item has to be on the Armos Knights. Alrighty, Blendation, show us what you got. Okay, Blendation is going to need to be careful up here because with no suits, that acid does 90 damage a second. Be the same going through the gauntlet area if he decides to try that. Or the grapple beam, and he will take that. Grapple beam can be an important piece of navigating Meridia suitless, which is one of the tricks the hard logic can expect you to do. Does the moon fall there? Lets you fall with uncapped vertical speed. Alrighty, Blendation is on his way to the wrecked ship. Mode item here. Ooh, there is our gravity suit. How about that? Not going to need that suitless Meridia I was talking about. And considering that location, there is absolutely no way Tony T. Young is not going to find it. Nice hitboxes for Tony. Alrighty, bottom of the ocean is a full heart. Those are absolutely worth taking at this point. Ooh, an 8 bomb drop. Tony's making sure he's got full up on arrows and bombs. 3 arrows apiece for each of the Armos Knights here. Blendation into the red ship. Trying to set up a quick kill. Ooh, doesn't quite get the quick kill, and okay, missile tank for the last one. It didn't quite get the quick kill, so the damaged Armos Knight reset when it turned red. Ooh, Spazer beam. I will always say that the earlier you find Spazer, the better it is, because it is completely obsoleted by plasma beam. But having that is at least something. Alright, Tony's done with his Eastern Palace dip. That is a crystal out of the way, so that's good. Looks like he's heading for the South Shore. Alright, Blendation on Fighting Phantoon. Has 2,500 health, can move in a fast, medium, or slow pattern before becoming vulnerable. And then that was a mid pattern, and that looks like a fast eye close. He can open and close his eye fast, medium, or slow too. Blendation attempting the Doppler strat, stun locking Phantoon's eye open by moving toward him as he fires to shorten the time between hits. Yeah, you can see the Spazer beam coming in clutch here. The wider shots make it easier to hit the eye flames. Looks like Phantoon is just 1 or 2 missiles away from being dead. Pardon me. Sorry about that. Ooh, there's a slow pattern, fast eye close. That's the worst. Blendation finishes Phantoon off with a super missile, which actually does double damage to him. But if a missile hits him and it doesn't kill him, it'll enrage him instead. He'll sit at the top middle of the screen and waste about 30 seconds sending spiral waves of eye flames at you. Oh, Tony T. Young heading right for Super Metroid after getting that morph ball. So he is orphaning those Pegasus boots. That is really unfortunate. Hey, Ewok, did you see what the Spooky Missiles item was, or did Blendation not check it?
Unfortunately, I don't know Super Metroid location, so I don't know what that is.
The one after he entered the red ship while it was still dark.
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
Okay. GGDQ, yes. Pegasus boots in the Ice Rod Cave. Alrighty, and it looks like Tony and Blandation will be diverging here. Tony's gonna go for the gauntlet while Blandation is cleaning up Wrecked Ship. And this is what I like to see in Seeds. A lot of divergence in what you can do, as opposed to there's one route through who can do it fastest. Omniflash, yes, he reset back to Super Metroid as soon as he got that Morph Ball. Alrighty, Blendation making a convenient save here before he checks the Wrecked Ship energy tank. So if there's nothing there, he can reset and save the backtrack time. Oh, there's our first mail upgrade at the Gauntlet Chozo. Ooh, well done by Blendation in the spiky room of death. Sets up for double crumble break. Gut gets it very nicely. Energy tank and 10 arrows. All right, yeah, Tony is going to take that energy tank because that will get him to that gets you to the ice beam room in a hell run, which is another trick the hard logic can expect. And I did not see what Blandation saw at the Wrecked Ship E-Tank, but since he reset back, it must not have been anything important.
I didn't quite get it, but I think it was something blue.
Blue Bloomerang, maybe? Alright, got it. Blandation needs to kill every enemy in this room to unlock the doors, but then once the doors are unlocked, they will stay unlocked as long as you open them. As long as you open them before leaving this room. Alrighty, Tony T. Young going for a Morph Ball, going for a Mock Ball, which lets you keep your running speed in ball form. Gets it. This is where you would normally get Super Missiles in an any percent run. This room getting them here being how you skip Spore Spawn. Alright, missiles, Red Rupee, Blueberries. Thank you, Lord Goober. And Red Rupees. So not much doing here. Tony's not going to pick up the 100 rupees I believe I saw under the Crumble Bridge. Alrighty, Tony heading down to the Attic area. Blandation checking the attic for an energy tank. Yeah, he'll take that because that's a recharge here. Okay, yeah, Tony T. Young farming power bombs on the B-Toms. They are virtually guaranteed to drop those if you're not full on them. Red Rupee at the Etikun E-Tank. Etikun Super Missiles is a heart piece. Now, the problem, Omniflash, is that we know where the gravity suit is for Super Metroid. So with everything we have in Super Metroid, that is the vast majority of the game open to us. So it could be a long time before Tony gets back to Link to the Past. There was the mushroom at the top of the sky and something irrelevant at the Morph Pole Maze in the middle of the sky. Tony gets a very short Mock Ball there so he can roll straight out and onto the ledge. Alright, looks like we had lost Blandation there for a sec. Might have just been sinking. Tony farming some more power bombs from the Fire Fleas. They also are almost guaranteed to drop them if you're not full. Alrighty, Blandation at the bowling Chozo. This will give him about 30 seconds to catch his breath, take a drink if he needs to. And Tony is over to Big Pink while he's doing that. Big Pink Grapple Swing is Vanilla Missiles. Over to Mission Impossible. Need to be careful, these side hoppers do 80 damage with no suit. Well done. Mission Impossible is the Bombos Medallion. That is access to Ice Palace no, that's not. That's access to Ice Palace once we find the flippers. Alrighty, Blendation. Yeah, that's missiles at the Destructible Chozo, and he can space jump up and check the item at the lift upgrade at the charge beam. Yeah, Blendation can check this item but can't get it. This one is hard locked by Speed Booster. Fortunately, it's just a red ruby. Tony T. Young doing the Spore Spawn skip. Have to position yourself in a specific manner so that a super missile can accelerate and break an off-screen super missile block before it despawns. For the blue boomerang. Tony doing some farming. Looks like we lost Blendation again, so let's see what Tony's got. Alrighty, there is a blue gate here that you can open from the wrong side by a super missile acceleration clip, like the Spore Spawn skip one. Obviously, we don't have Tony's audio, so yeah, he got it. There's an audio cue when you get that. For the Magic Cape, that's logical access to, I believe that's logical access to a few things, most notably Bumper Ledge. Okay, I'm keeping an eye on the race type chat, see if we can see what's going on with Blendation. There's been no word just yet. Green Hill Zone is a hard container, always handy. And Tony is, yeah, this is a good choice for Tony. He doesn't have enough bumps to reliably make it through all of Retrobridge. Cack attacks there, virtually guaranteed to drop super missiles if you're not full on them. And Tony is going to go down here. A couple of B-Toms died for some power bombs, and heading over to the X-ray scope area. Slow and careful. Looks like he was persuading the waiver to follow him just in case he falls out of the spin and needs to do a damage boost. But he makes it through. No super missiles left, though. He'll need to reload somewhere. Alrighty. X-ray scope item. Plasma beam. That's the new hotness, folks. Alrighty, charge and plasma is 450 damage per shot. So ammo is basically obsolete at this point. All we're gonna need it for is to destroy Mother Brain's glass case at the end of Super Metroid. That takes a total of 18 projectiles, and then you need to do 3,000 damage to her head to manage to move the fight from phase 1 to phase 2. Okay, Blendation is back. He is right on Tony's heels. Unfortunately, unless we... Yeah, we're not going to know what he found at the gravity suit item until Tony does it. Tony falls through the grapple trap. No, power bomb trap, I should say. Up to the spacer room, so let's see what's here. Arrow capacity upgrade. Yeah, Omniflash Blendation probably came down from top of Red Tower, so unfortunately we missed that while his stream was offline. So does Tony? Yeah, Tony's gonna clear out Kraid's lair first. There's no doubt of that, because after he's got all the equipment, he's got what he needs to clear this out and make sure he never has to come back again. And that's a red rupee added to Kraid missiles. Tony not going to take the time for that. Blendation gonna lose a little time here because he's got to drop a power bomb to check that, since he didn't pick up that X-ray scope. Alrighty, Kraid can be killed by stun locking his mouth open with missiles. He has 1,000 health, so we'll see if Tony can pull that off. Oh, for Tony you meant Omniflash, okay. Well done by Tony T. Young with his limited ammo, having to set up an ammo swap to complete the Quake Medallion. For a bomb capacity upgrade, press F to pay respects to what Kraid was hiding. And that's 2 for 2 on the quick kill on stream. Those of you who play Link to the Past, Rando, how useful are the capacity upgrades at this? Actually, no, I guess you guys wouldn't know, because the capacity upgrades are not part of the item pool in your current version. Alrighty, that's a heart piece at Kraid Energy Tank, and that's everything in Kraid's lair. Not sure how, but Blendation made up a ton of time on Tony. Probably because Tony had to hesitate on the Kraid quick kill. Alrighty, we're into the Norfair Business Center. We have enough energy tanks to hell run to the ice beam. We can mock ball to get through to that area, which again, that trick can be expected by the hard logic. We can also go to Death Mountain via the cross game portal. That is where the Norfair map room used to be. Alrighty, there's some blueberries, 2 more items here, super missiles, and let's see what we got at the high jump item. That is our other tunic upgrade, so we'll be sitting pretty on Link to the Past. All right, Tony, going to take the cross game portal. We do have access to Tower of Hera here, but we don't have a way to beat it without either the hammer or a sword. Tony in a dark room to rescue Gary the Old Man. Dark rooms are not expected by the hard logic, but obviously there's nothing stopping you from doing it. Oh, Blendation found another shield upgrade somewhere because he's on the red shield. Alrighty, Tony has successfully rescued the old man for a missile pack and a respawn pack. Alrighty, we can get the Spectacle Rock item, and I believe we can get the item in Spectacle Rock as well. Alrighty, on top of Spectacle Rock is the Quake Medallion. That could be important. And inside is just a bomb capacity upgrade. Red pendant at pod, red crystal at ice. No, swamp. Oh, that was all I saw.
That was a green pendant ice, red crystal swamp, and a pendant pod.
Thank you. Alrighty, looks like Tony is going to see if he can do Tower of Hera. Alright, there's the map in the small key area. So let's see what Blandation, see if Blandation maybe found any link to the past items while we couldn't see. Alright, got the big key there. Looks like Blandation at the least didn't find anything to do here. Tony gets another mock ball. Gonna go check Crumble Tower. One item there. And then, as I said, the hell run to the ice cream room. That is a power bomb pack. He is not going to take it. Alrighty, Blandation saving at the business center. Looks, yeah, he's full on health. He's in a better position to do that. The ice beam hell run. Tony is on his way as well. Very good movement. He can see this item, but he's not going to get back out. Yeah, he's not going to get back out of there. Blandation, however, is going to take the power bomb pack at Crumble Tower, and that's his 15, as I mentioned earlier. Alrighty, Tony looks like he did the game condition and then hard reset to respawn at the ship. That's gonna doing a ship refill, and now he's on his way to the red ship. Oh, Blandation's not taking fire damage. He must have found the Various suit while we couldn't see him. Okay, so that tells me the Various suit has to be either at the gravity suit item or the top of the red tower. So, apart from possibly ammo, Blandation basically has Super Metroid Go mode at this point. We'll probably be able to confirm that after Tony T. Young finishes up with the wrecked ship, because the route that makes the most sense for him, in my mind, is for him to go down Red Tower, go down to the top of Red Tower from the easternmost criteria elevator after he comes back from Phantom. Blandation also doing the ship shortcut. And checking the gauntlet. Alrighty, let's see how well Tony does with the... Oh, he's got that plasma beam. He could theoretically... He could microwave Phantom with this if he wanted. Just have to knock him with a regular missile first. He's going for it. There we go. What just happened there was that Tony, well, yeah, Phantom's invulnerability frames ran down while the Icarus scope was active, but the game itself was technically paused. So by doing that, Tony was able to hit Phantom multiple times with a single plasma beam shot. For a less technical explanation, it's the Yellow Devil pause trick from Mega Man 1. Alrighty, Blandation up to Terminator, Red Rupee. I don't think we saw Omega missiles or the old Mother Brain Room. I don't think Tony did those. Blandation opening the door to Golden 4 early. Wanted to get it out of the way while he's got some ammo. Alrighty, and while we've got our murders crisscrossing checks that the other has done, I'm going to ask you guys to give us a follow. Give all of us here a follow. Blandation, Tony T. Young, Matt Ewok, Kurt, and myself, Big Buck. We'd all love it. And it appears as though the bot commands are not working right now, so that is unfortunate. Alrighty, folks, I need to run upstairs real quick while we've got nothing new going on. I'll be right back. Alrighty, looks like I made it back without anything new happening, so how we doing, chat? Alright, I'm not going to be surprised if we see Blandation go for Retro Brain and get it out of the way. He does have the equipment and the ammo count to get it done now. Tony, remembering he's got that spring ball to make checking from this end much easier. So that'll save him a little bit of time at the bottom, down in the gravity suit area. All right, Blendation setting up for the super missile clip here. And you saw the screen shake right there. That's how you know you got it. Yeah, you don't think about spring ball a whole lot unless you're using it for sequence breaks like by using the spring ball jump. High jump is another one in that kind of category. You don't think about it until you realize you don't have it. Blendation gets his cape. Alrighty, so is gravity suit where Blendation found that Varia? No, that's where he found the shield upgrade. Blendation getting his power glove out of the charge beam, Chozo. Alright, Blendation checking Green Hill Zone. And then I think his best route is to go do red. Yeah, he's already done all of Red Tower. So best route for him is to do Retro Brand, loop back up to Criteria to do Old Mother Brain and check the Shaft Supers. Then get Omega Missiles and then head back to Link to the Past and see what he can do there. Alrighty, there's a Hurt Piece. A couple more items in this area. Warp Ball Pedestal is just a missile tank. That is one of the two that is in logic at the start of the game. Beta Power Bombs is blueberries for Tony. Alpha Missiles is a bottle for Blendation. That opens up Sick Kid. Also, as I mentioned, means that you can trap fairies now with that bug net. Some more power bombs in the ceiling E tank, and Tony's at Alpha Power Bombs. This has to be where Various was. Okay, so the back item. Yep. Alrighty, Blendation at Billy Mays, because you start with a heart piece, but wait, there's more! Another heart piece. Alrighty. Alright, Tony doesn't have any much left to do. Tony can do all of Meridia, but he doesn't have a lot of Link to the Past progression because he doesn't have that move ball. So I think we're gonna see Meridia from Tony. Okay, unfortunately, okay, I missed what Old Mother Brain was. Alright, Plantation not going to check Chef Supers. Alrighty, Tony at Mama Turtle. There's a heart piece. Ooh, didn't see what that was. But yeah, space jump without high jump is just so weak. Alrighty, there's Tony's 15 power bombs. Landation over to Omega missiles for another 300 rupees. Old Mother Brain missiles vanilla. Thank you, GGQ. Alrighty, Blandation heading for the Bomb Torizo. He will only have to fight Bomb Torizo if he in fact has the morph bombs, because having those in your inventory is what triggers that fight. Bottle, ooh, there's the hook shot at the beach. Tony T. Young proceeding onto the watering hole. There will be 2 more items there. Blandation does the Alcatraz escape strat. That's another trick the hard logic can expect you to do. And just a full heart and a heart piece at watering hole. Those full hearts are always worth taking as far as I'm concerned. Alrighty, Blandation resets to Sanctuary, so we'll see where he goes from here. Not sure what we have available in Link to the Past other than okay, yeah, we've got back of escape here. Then we've also got right, red rupee, missile, heart piece. Is that all of the prizes? So is there anything left in the dungeon area that we can get to that could be there? Eastern is, yeah, clearing Eastern is out of logic right now, and we know there's no prizes there from Tony doing it, so. Already, Tony's setting up for Snail Clip. Yet, never seen it done like that, but just a pair of blueberries. Tony checking the right side sand pit. He does have the. I didn't see if he's saved, but he has the equipment. Oh, where did we find the lamp, TG? I missed it. Oh, you're joking that he doesn't need it. Okay. Alrighty, Tony did in fact make a safety save, so he'll check the left sand pit next. Okay, and yeah, Dark Cross was a missile thing, so that means there's nothing in the dungeon. Honestly, if I'm Tony at this point, I would have checked the left one first, and then gone to the right one, so that I could check Shack Tool at the same time, because you're not going to be in this area again. This is your only chance. This is your only chance to check Shack Tool without backtracking. And Jack Diddley in the left sand pit as well. Alrighty, Tony is officially orphaning Jack Tool. right, Tony heading back to Norfair after that quick loop around Meridia. He's not sure why he's not. Oh yeah, he doesn't have speed booster and he doesn't have ice beam, so he can't make it to Botloon. That's why he's ducking out. Alrighty, it looks like Tony's gonna pursue that hook shot. Getting trolled by the Debrocks. Alrighty, here we are in Paradox Cave. 2 items on the bottom floor, 7 on the 5 on the top. Energy tank on the bottom floor, that's always helpful. There are 2 magic numbers for energy tanks. 3 to be able to beat the game, 7 to do stand-up glitch and expedite Mother Brain phase 3. Alrighty, got our silver arrows out of that. GG, yeah, this is why I talk about only needing X amount of items to full clear Super Metroid. Because they basically both have Super Metroid Go mode at this point. Ooh, Tony getting Debrocked. Instead gonna take some time and do Spike Cave. No, Spiral Cave, not Hyper. Spike. Oh god, I can't talk today. Blah, 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 blah. Alrighty, looks like Blendation is through the first couple of dark rooms in Eastern. Okay, I did not see what the Spiral Cave item was. Ewok, did you?
I don't know. If it's nothing important, I forget it 10 seconds later.
Okay, so basically you're saying it was nothing important.
I've forgotten if I've seen it now.
Oh, cripes. We'll make do. Alrighty, Tony heading for the first heated room gauntlet. 1 item here in the cathedral. And it's power bombs. He's not going to take them. Blendation doing the second set of Eastern Dark Rooms. As Tony arrives at Bubble Mountain. Big cluster of items in this area. Gonna be 2 back here, 3 back here. There's 1, and then 2 more in the actual reserve tank room. Two red rupees in the reserve tank room. He's not going to bother with either of them. Oh dear, looks like Blendation might have gotten lost in the dark room. Oop, took some death. Oh, but he did bottle a fairy, so good thought. Good foresight on his part. And he made it. Awesome. Alrighty, Tony now en route to the speed booster room. Another 2 items in this area. There's another bottle. That's always welcome. And another red rupee. And now Tony will not have to deal with the rising lava because the trigger for that to happen is having the speed booster. Blendation using bombs on the little wiggly wavy things. I'm not sure what they're called. As Blendation reaches the Armos Knights. Doesn't quite get the quick kill, but does keep them stun locked long enough to kill them without incident. So well done, Blendation. 2 more items in this area for Tony in the wave beam area. There is the single arrow. And missiles at the wave beam room. I would just like to note that we are coming up on 1 hour into this seed and we have not found a sword. Blendation gonna grab the power bombs out of the cathedral. Tony abusing the way projectile spawn to fire a missile through that gate and open it from the wrong side. Another trick the hard logic could expect you to do. And Tony is over to Crocomire. Crocomire does not take damage the way other bosses do. Normally you would just back him up by shooting missiles directly into his mouth. But he's not stopped to flag plasma beam shots, as you just saw. So one shot passes through him, hits him every frame, and it's going to back him all the way up into the lava. Alrighty, there's a red rupee at the Crocomire energy tank. And then we've got post-croc power bombs, sine wave, Indiana Jones, and grappling. If Tony or Blendation checked the item that's in Grapple Mountain itself, I did not see it. And that is our third shield. Alrighty, Tony gonna make another save here so that if Crocomire, if the rest of the push rock area doesn't pan out, he can reset back here. Three shield before a single sword. That is indeed lol. Already cosine was nothing. Indiana Jones is also nothing. Get a running start for this. And Grapple Beam is also nothing, but Tony is going to keep those super missiles. Yeah, Blendation and Tony are getting things done at about the same rate. But at this point, yeah, I don't call leads until somebody hits go mode. But Blendation absolutely has the advantage in that he found the Pegasus boots at Ice Rod Cave and then got his Moon Pearl. So he's got more he can do than Tony does. Alrighty, the Nope tank at the Bubble Mountain Rim. Alrighty, Blendation. That looks like Blendation is going to do the Croc Loop now, and it looks like Tony is heading for Lower Norfair. Now, Tony can take the long way around by the Picky Chozo through Golden Torizo to get to the Screw Attack room if he wants. So I think the question is he going to do that sight unseen, or is he going to do it backdoor first so he can check what Showcase Showdown is and see if he needs to go around that way? It's a gamble either way. If you do it and it's nothing, that's a time loss. If you don't do it and it is something, it's a time loss. So what's the gamble he's going to make? He's gonna take the do it gamble. Honestly, considering how much we have left to get to Link to the Past go mode, I agree with this call. Alrighty, Showcase Showdown is 300 rupees, and he will not bother taking them. Alrighty, if you can, let's see how Tony handles Gold Torizo. Alright, he's got him basically stun locked. He is in the perfect position to avoid both the Egg Bombs and Gold Torizo's energy waves. All he has to do now is crouch, hold LNR to aim straight up while crouch, and keep firing plasma beam shots until Gold Torizo is dead. There we go. Alright, let's see. That's another heart container above Gold Torizo. Tony's not going to take that one. Red Rupee at the Screw Attack item. Right here is an energy recharge, which leads to the cross-game portal that goes to Mystery Mire. But there's not a whole lot Tony can do here. Oh, he can mirror to Desert and do a lot of that stuff. So yeah, there is that. Of course, Desert can't possibly be boots locked, so... Okay, so first thing he's going to check is Checkerboard King. Just a full heart, nothing doing there. So yeah, looks like Tony's going to clean out the desert area as long as he's here. That call I absolutely agree with. Alrighty, what does Agenda the Sage have for us? Fire bombs. Nothing life-changing, but who am I kidding? At this point, they're superfluous. Okay, is there something Tony can do to get the items in here as the bunny?
I think if you mirror at the same time you enter the room, there's something you can do.
Clearly there is. Must be something like the Super Bunny trick. And hey, there's our book. That could possibly be logical. That could possibly be our logical access to desert. Well, there is our first sword on Desert Ledge. Alrighty, and Tony is going to do desert at this point. So, any key on the torch means desert is boots locked. Do I have that right? Okay, I believe you can steal a key from the back to clear out the front, but then you have to get the boots in order to do the. Okay, you can. Okay, so you can either steal a key from the back to do the front, or you can take the key in the back and just kill and get to land mode. Is that right? Do I have that right?
I think you need the big key to kill land mode. Don't.
Okay.
He didn't get the big key, did he?
I didn't see it. Yeah, but he does have a small key, so he stole the small key from the back to do the front. So yeah, he's gonna have to come back for this.
Not necessarily, because desert is a pendant.
Fair point. So if he does find both prizes, then okay, point taken. There's the big key. Could take the small key and then go back and clear it if he wanted the door from the item. That would be gambling that the other item was on land. There's the compass. Okay, so if the item's down in the big chest, then it's on Landmo and he's gonna have to come back. Okay, last item on Landmo. Or is there something else I'm not remembering? Oh, the big chest. Okay. Oh, okay. That is both prizes. So
No, I think there's an item on land mode. Didn't we see the map and the compass?
We saw. I thought we saw 2 prizes. Okay, and Meyer is a crystal, and Meyer is ether, the one medallion we haven't seen. So at minimum we are hunting for ether. Any blendation following in Tony's footsteps here. OmniFast confirming there is none of my land mode. Thank you for correcting me. I wonder if this is going to turn out to be a Mitz in Meyer seed, because that is possible with the cross game portals. Tony now into what we affectionately call the worst room in the game, because it lags like a jerk and it's just a pain in the butt to do quickly. Ooh, getting sniped by the gold pirate there. This guy's being a real troll. Alrighty. There's a loop up and left over to the Mickey Mouse room. Alrighty, so we will be able to. If Blindation wants to full clear desert, he can. So we'll see if he's gonna take the time. Just blueberries at the Mickey Mouse room. But Tony playing very careful because those are all crumble blocks down there.
Actually, I don't think we can clear desert. I don't think we have a fire source.
Oh, that's right. We don't have the lamp, and we haven't seen Fire Rod. Unless Blind Nation found the lamp in one of his, well, we couldn't see him. Hey, Log, have you got time to finish up some of the links that Boxmeister in chat is looking for? Alrighty, Blendation heading back to Lower Norfair as Tony is at the Ninja Pirates. X-ray, using the X-ray microwave on them too. Well done. Alrighty. Ridley has 18,000 health and he takes double damage from super missiles. So, looks like Tony is, okay, yeah, Tony is just going to fight him with the platinum. That's 450. So I believe that's going to be 40 shots on him. Really being a real troll, though. Now, Boxmeister in chat, I'm not sure if there's any records left over on speedrunslive.com, but there might be, because we used that site for a long time. Alrighty, Tony switches to super missiles as Ridley changes color, so he can damage him quickly and spend less time in this phase. Nation heading on through the amphitheater. And Ridley down for Tony. Well done. One item behind him, so we'll see what that is. Just a missile pack. Not worth taking. Blind Nation making a safety save. I didn't see if Tony did, but I'd be very surprised if not. Power Bombs of Shame was another energy tank. Got a high five here. Tony T. Young passing by where Blendation's heading to. Alrighty, and on his way out of Lower Norfair, Tony's gonna have Firefly E-Tank, Power Bombs in Jail, Murder Ruby Special, and the Franker's Evil. So that's 4 more items he can check. Okay, Tony did not save on the way down, but he is gonna save on the way out. Oh, he's only on 150 energy. Nice. Alrighty, Blendace is going to farm up some super missiles because he has enough to kill Ridley using only those. And with the beam model he has, it will be faster. I'm not sure what it is about Ridley's AI that means he can pogo you into the lava on the right side of the room, but not the left.
We just saw the mitts.
Oh, Power Bombs in Jail. Oh, that's a good pickup. That's going to be full Dark World access for Blandation when he gets there. Thank you. I was focused on Blandation's Ridley fight and I missed it. Alrighty, so that's gonna point that theoretically points Tony to Dark World, but he's gonna be wondering where are the boots to get my move on. Oh, he's on 53 energy. He's got to be really careful here. Tries to do a crystal flash, but he only has 2 super missiles. Well, there's more bombs at Franker's E-Room. He's got to be real careful here. If that Key Hunter happens to drop down onto him, he is dead. 1 down out of 3. Two down. All right, Tony has made it out. He's got to be real careful on the exit into the vertical shaft. So nothing left for Tony but Ice Rod Cave that Omniflash. Actually, no, that's not true. He could go. No, yes, it is. He can't get through. He can't get any further through Meridian without the Ice Beam or the Speed Booster. So yeah, that is all he has left. Unless he wants to go do Shack Tool, which I highly doubt.
Not sure if we've seen Sick Kid or Witch's Hut. Those are
valid point. I think you're right. Those have not been seen. All right, Tony's going to transition back to Business Center. What does he do from here? Save and quit. And will it be Link's house or okay? Sanctuary which is closer to the Ice Rod Cave, Sanctuary or Link's house?
Link's house, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, he's got other checks he can do because he's got those Titans mitts. Oh, right, and we also have the Zora loop that's still unchecked. Ooh, looks like Tony is gonna do the castle dungeon. That's okay. He never did the moat. I hope he doesn't decide to do the dungeon because we know there's nothing there. Okay, he's not saving and quitting out of the moat.
Actually, I can't think of anything that Mitt's open right now, which is fortunate for Tony.
Yeah. Also, fortunately, he's not going to the castle tower, so he's not thinking that. So yeah, once he finds the super missiles in Dark Cross, he'll hopefully know he can bug out of here. All right, Blandation is out of Lower Norfair, so we'll see where he goes. Oh no. Oh, okay. I really hope Tony is just doing the basement. Not sure why he would. There can't be anything there. We've seen all the prices in this price pool. Unless we miscounted.
He has a small key, so I don't think we can have seen them.
Okay, so that's one prize. We must have miscounted. Right, the Mitts Mirrored Pearl will get Blandation through most of the Dark World. Okay, the Red Rupee and the Missile Tank must have been the last two because I don't think we've seen the map. Red Rupee at King's Tomb. Alright, Tony is heading for Zora's Domain, I think.
He shouldn't be, because he should know that that's not in logic. I think he's going to the Witch's Hut.
No, at the very least, Zora is in logic.
Oh, Zora is, yes.
Alrighty, Blandation getting us our first steps into the Dark World. Mushroom turn-in results in... Nope tank. So Tony gonna hard reset and keep the mushroom, possibly to fake powder the bat later. Or well, fake powder anything, really. Yeah, if Tony's gonna stay in Super Metroid, he'll probably take a ship recharge here. Yep, that's what he's doing. Alrighty, Tony is going to have to fight Bomb Chorizo. As I mentioned, the trigger for that fight starting is having the Morph-bombs in your inventory. Oh no, it's not bad at all, but okay, he's gonna reset out of that because he decided not to keep that bottle. Alrighty, Blendation off into Thieves Town. Tony not going to take the 300 rupees out of Mega Missiles. Ooh, there's our flute. That is... It's kind of late in the seed for... Yep. Oh, no, Bladation's in Village of Outcasts, so he can just mirror back to Cat to activate the flute once he's done with this. So we are hoping at this point for a small key locking itself in the big chest, so we don't have to come back here with the hammer. All right, looks like Tony is gonna get the retro Brin loop out of the way. Making use of the cape here, I approve of that. There's the map at the top of Thief Town. All right, Tony doing another hard reset to save some backtrack time. Already, Maiden Cell is our Ether Medallion, so there's our access to Meyer. We can't... Blandation can't actually get in there yet because he doesn't have the hook shot. Oh, no. He can bonk him with the Pegasus boots. Alrighty, so Blendation is hoping for a small key up for an item on prize on blind, which will mean that the small key locked itself in the big chest. The first time you start this fight, blind is on a predetermined script, so you just gotta keep on hitting him, and you'll be fine. Although, frankly, 10 hearts red mail, it would be very difficult to not be fine. Yeah, Omni Flash, it's all about gambles. Which ones do you take? Which ones don't you take? Which ones pay off? Which ones leave you hanging? Alrighty, Blendation, loosing the goose. Tony is over to... Okay, yeah, I think Tony is heading for Ice Rock Cave. You say, yeah, there's nowhere else he can be going. He's finally doing Ice Rock Cave. Alrighty, Blendation heading over to the south. I believe Dig Game is down this way. Also the Smith, but I don't think we have access to him. No, we have access to Smith with mitts. We don't have access to hammer pegs. $29 digs for an E-tag. Okay. All right, yeah, Tony cleaning up some checks from earlier. Alrighty, Blendation gonna grab the Smith. And if I remember right, Blendation can return the Smith, then mirror back, then to mirror to return the Smith, then come back to the portal to grab the lunchbox. Also, we're noting we haven't seen Hype Kid yet. Alrighty, Blendation on his way to get the lunchbox opened. Alright, K45 and Stumpy in this area. Stumpy's got nothing good. Alright, let's see what's in K45. Nothing good. Did Blendation lose the chest, or did he do a glitch of some kind?
I think he just needs some mirror when he's on this screen and do things relatively quickly.
Alright, chest was an energy tank. Alrighty, we are... Okay, yeah, Blendation would have gotten books, so we don't have the Master Sword, so we can't get this, but we can check it. Really super assholes.
I believe the small key was in that big chest, by the way, because Blind had a compass.
Good to know. I zoned out on watching what Blind had. Alrighty, Hype Cave. 5 items here. Well, there's our lamp. Second sword. Lamp and second sword is okay. Second sword means, yeah, that's good. Alrighty, looks like Plandation is possibly going to set up a big flipper to go somewhere with that. Oh. Huh? Okay, I have no idea what Plandation is doing.
Setting up a water walk, maybe?
You are absolutely correct. Gonna take that water walk to Zora's domain. Was there something about... This is not the standard water walk I usually see. Why did he have to do it differently?
I don't know how they work.
Alright, so ledge item is Wave Beam. That would be handy to have, but it is not essential, so we will probably not see it. Unless we have vanilla flippers on Zora. We don't. Alrighty, he's gonna try to lag the game so that the splash animation cannot start, which would splash animation not starting means he would not start swimming, which would let him get that item. But looks like he must have goofed. Okay, the setup he used involved going into the ice rod cave and then dashing back out of it. Oh, actually, now that we have that second sword, Plandation can get what's on the ether tablet. So it looks like he's gonna do that. And then I believe he now can do Tower of Hera. Alrighty, what is on ether tablet? Arrows. Alrighty, Plandation heading right up the tower. There's the compass. We've seen the map. We've seen the big key. So the two prizes have to be Moldworm and the big chest. Oh no, we've got the basement too. So yeah, now there has to be a Moldworm in the basement. Looks like Plandation's going to use the cape for the Moldworm fight, which I agree with. That way he can't troll you. Alright, do that to 2 spins. One more will finish him off. Got it. Well done. Or our magic powder. That opens up the bat. Yes, we can get to bat without hammer. There are ways. Yep, Blendation heading back in to check the basement. Slow moving ice cream shot used to set up the displacement glitch, so Blendation has a quick 30-second break. Oh right, looks like Tony. Looks like. Oh right, flippers are mandatory because swap is a crystal. Okay, so we are looking for flippers. We are looking for fire rod. We are looking for hammer. I believe that's everything. Second sword makes it okay.
Sorry, I'm just going through items. I think we need Samaria.
Yes, you're right.
Did you mention that?
I did not. Thank you for catching that. Yeah, Samaria, flippers, fire rod, hammer. Thinking ahead into a possible pendant seed, I believe fire rod can be on there. Hammer can't because ice is a pendant. Samaria possibly. Yeah, Samaria or... Yeah, Samaria or... Sorry. Samaria could be on there. I think flippers could too. No, flippers cannot. Yeah, flippers can't because logic doesn't account for like the path glitches, so we need ice. We need flippers to get the ice. So yeah, Samaria or hammer could be on pedestal. High jump boots for Tony. That's nice. That'll. Well, there's our flippers. Half magic. Speed booster. Loaded hookshot cave. What did Blendation get out of that? I didn't see.
Nothing important.
Okay. Hammer and Samaria both have... Yeah. The pendant layout is such Hammer and Samaria can both be on... No, Hammer... No, only Samaria. Pod is a pendant, so Hammer can't be on... Hammer cannot be on pad. So Samaria can be on pad, but that's it. Blendation checks bumper ledge, finds an energy tank. Tony T. Young doing Harapod. Oh yes, fire source. So we have a fire source now, so we could. So pod is clearable. No, pendant desert is clearable. Bolborn being an absolute jerk right there. Alrighty, Blendation is back to Super Metroid. Last thing, he's got a couple of checks he can clean up with the speed booster, and that will also get him two Dragon. So he can finish out Super Metroid if he wants. This will, Blendation following the stage reserve will get him his hook shot at the beach, and we'll also see if he decides to check Shack Tool. Tony does the displacement glitch, same as Blendation did. I don't remember if Blendation had the lamp when he did Hera, but it's just blueberries in the basement.
He did. He checked the basement.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if he went back in or not. Alrighty, Tony heading over to check the hobo. Yeah, Tony will for sure get that wave beam out of Zora Ledge. So that'll give him a bit of an advantage in Super Metroid because he'll be able to open blue gates, and he'll be able to destroy blocks a lot faster, and he'll also have that much more firepower against bosses. With how close our runners are, it is very possible that faster Mother Brain side for Tony couldn't make the difference. Tony filling up his bottle at the ferry. That the fill is always Mountain Dew now. Blendation setting up to check the sand pits. We know there's nothing in either of them. But again, we'll see if Blendation checks Shack. Blendation doing a different setup for the snail clip. Ooh, looks like he might have failed it. It was on the snail loop around. Go for another. Oop. Come on, Blendation, you can do it. There we go. Again, as we saw earlier, this is 2 blueberries. Tony does indeed grab that wave beam. Ooh, Blendation is not going to check the sand pits. He's going right for Shack Tool. Wait. No. Blendation can't get to Shack Tool. He doesn't have the speed booster and he doesn't have Right, Blandation hasn't done hookshot cake yet. He can't do this. Whoops. Okay, so yeah, now he's gonna check the sand pits. All right, Tony on his way to Skull Woods. Okay, yeah, Fire Rod, yeah. Correcting myself a little bit from earlier. Fire Rod or Samaria could be on the pedestal. Checks the left one first. Nothing there. So now he's going to check the right one, and if I'm him, this is when I go to Shack Tool. Now, as I recall, Skull Woods is 2 prices. Is that correct? Alrighty, Blandation is indeed gonna check Shack Tool.
2 prizes sounds right to me.
There is the Fire Rod in Skull Woods, so that's awesome. All right, so so now it is only Hammer that can be on pad. No, not Hammer, Samaria. Shack Tool takes his sweet time going through here, so this gives Blandation another chance to catch his breath. Always important in a race like this, keeping calm. Alrighty, as we approach the 2-hour mark, we have had 1 DNF at this point. Will not be naming names because I don't like to call people out. Alrighty, Tony is checking pedestal. Spin me Berna? Oh, Professor Rinder, yes, core attack makes more sense. Okay, so yeah, that is Pet is dead. And I did not see what Blandation got out of Shack Tool, but the fact that he seemed to have reset probably means it was nothing. Big Red, as in Rupee, Lord Gooper. And Tony into the Bullhorn fight. It's just, why would you make a fight like this? Conveyor Belt 4, moving spikes, Bullhorn himself, Bofula itself. Why? Who hurt you, game designers? Who hurt you? All right, Blandation heading back to Link to the Past. He's going to chase that hook shot. Tony probably heading for the big chest after getting the big key. Or maybe just heading back through. I don't know.
We saw 2 prizes, so
okay, yeah,
unless we're wrong about that.
Yeah, he's just heading out of here then. Alrighty, Blendation went right to Dark Death now, so we're gonna see Super Bunny Cave here. Nothing doing there. Ooh, Graveyard Ledge. We haven't seen that yet. Alrighty, Blendation gotta get his treasure trove out of Hookshot Cave. I did not see what was on the floating island. Okay, floating island is just super missiles. There was something in Paradox Cave, but I can't remember what. Ewok Herd, do you remember? Silvers, that's what it was. Was the far right chest of the top floor, if I recall correctly. Good afternoon to you as well, Jose Javier. Alrighty, Tony at the pyramid. Looks like it's just super missiles on the pyramid ledge. Already, Tony on his way to. Looks like Tony's heading for Pod. Can do everything but Moldorm, I believe, with what he has. No, Helmasaur, not Moldorm. Alright, Blandation's heading back into Super Metroid. I think he's gonna take that speed booster and go finish Meridian. Alrighty, so we are Hammer and Samaria away from Go mode on both sides. Blendation getting trolled to crap by the enemies. Blendation also taking advantage of the fact that you don't have to when you space jump underwater, you don't have to wait until for that little bit to start descending before you can do it again. You just go straight up as fast as you want. Alrighty. Baboon has, I believe, 6,000 health. Does not stop plasma beam shots because you are not supposed to be looking at plasma beam when you fight him. Arrow capacity upgrade for Tony. And Baboon down. Good job, Blendation. Post Baboon E-Tank is 20 rupees. Alright, Blendation gonna come back from the Dark Maze later. There's the map. We've seen the big key. We don't know if we've seen the compass.
We have not.
Okay, so compass, small keys, and prizes are what's left. Blendation destroying those turrets with a super missile so they can't shoot at him while the fight is going on. There is Arcane of Samaria in the Dark Maze. There is the compass, so now we're just looking for prizes and small keys. Could we possibly have a vanilla hammer? Nope. Alrighty, Tony is satisfied with what he's found. He's gonna head out and go do something else. All we're looking for now is that hammer. ₹50 on the Chozo at Dragon. I didn't see what Blendation got at Precious Missiles. Already, looks like Tony is heading for Dark Ice Rod to backdoor Dragon. And this will pay off for him. We know that there's nothing else that can. There's not the only thing that. Yeah, the last thing available in Meridia that we haven't seen is the plasma beam room, and that is where Blendation is heading. So Blendation will show us what is there, and then we will see what happens. Blendation get trolled. Alrighty, Plasma Beam Chozo. That is our hammer. We are in no mode. Tony doesn't quite get Dragon with one microwave shot, but does get him with the second one. Thought? I guess not. There we go. Alrighty, Blendation has the hammer. That's gonna point him to Pod. Hopefully, and yeah, I think Blendation will be the first one to hit go mode unless Tony stays in Super Metroid and checks the plasma beam. Oh no. Yeah, that is Tony is orphaning that hammer. Alright, so Tony needs to get the plasma beam, Blendation needs to get to Pod and Skull Woods. Alrighty, Tony heading for Meyer. That'll get a crystal out of the way. I'm not sure what Blendation is. Okay, okay, Blendation's doing one-offs now. Yeah, I don't blame Tony for skipping the plasma check. It's a very slow check, but we know that this time that skip is not going to pay off. Alrighty, looks like Blendation is going to do Swamp. Alrighty, the only thing we can possibly find that's of any value at this point would be the other two souls. Oh, right. I suppose we can find Ice Beam, too. Alright, it looks like Blandation is going to get this key the normal way instead of going for Diver Down. Possibly he doesn't know the Diver Down setup here without the Cane of Samaria, which makes it very simple. Diver Down's an interesting trick. Like I mentioned earlier, the action of Link starting to swim is tied to the splash animation. With Diver Down, you flip into a wall so that you can use a jump down ledge transition instead of a jump down stairs transition into the water, because the jump down ledge just not procs the splash animation, therefore it doesn't cause you to start swimming. Alright, Victory is a complete and total chump with silver arrows, one each for the small eyeballs, and then he himself can take one, but we'll die to the second. Alrighty, Tony, what are you gonna do from here? Oh, he's gonna finish off Land Molest now that he's got the boots. Yeah. Unfortunately for Tony, we know this can't be anything. That fire rod in Skull Woods is an evil trap that Blandation is probably going to avoid it for quite a while. Alrighty, Blandation just about to Argus. Tony is just about to the Land Molest. You're right, Omniflash. Tony has come back from the snafu with the Pegasus boots very well. Problem is, he has conclusively orphaned those boots. That'll probably, when he gets back to Super Metroid, that will probably be the last thing he checks. Blandation finishes off Argus or the compass. Alrighty, what is Tony? Farfalu. Fire Ride is in Skull Woods. Oh, Blendation checking Pyramid, the Pyramid Fairy. I forgot Eastern was the other 5/6 crystal. Pyramid Fairy, nothing doing there. Oh yeah, it had to be. We know where our gun is. What are you doing, Blendation? Oh, he's finishing out the dungeon. Yeah, my thing about actually playing the combo randomizer is I don't enjoy Link to the Past enough to bother learning it well enough to do it. So I just stick to commentating. Alrighty, we got Tony into Ice Palace. Blendation is about to find his last prize in the dungeon. Right, Tony cannot clear this, right? Because there's the little moles in front of the pit that leads to Gold Stair. Alrighty, Blendation, where are you going? Oh, Catfish. And then maybe he'll mirror back to Zora for the wave beam. Yep, that's what he's doing. Oh no, he's veering back so he can move. Alrighty, Blendation, what are you thinking? Just a roundabout way of getting to Pod? Yeah. Oh. No, he's checked. Oh, he hasn't checked. Oh, he's doing his one-offs again. Tony setting up a bomb jump. Gets it. Yeah. Blendation is missing Fire Rod and Samaria. Tony is missing Hammer. Fire Rod is in Skullwood. Samaria is in Pod. Hammer is at Platform. Already, I think. Oh, Blendation's got his speed booster checked. He needs to get out of the waterway and shaft supers. Which is unfortunate because we know there can't be anything in either of those. Okay, I'm not. Okay, Blendation was just trying to do something. Alrighty, where are? Okay, Tony is heading back into Super Metroid. He's probably gonna check his speed booster locations too. Shaft supers, waterway, and hopefully he checks plasma beam. I think this is it. I think this is Tony's plasma beam check. There's nothing else. I don't think there's anything left in Meridia that he could check other than Shack Tool. Yeah, he might check Shack Tool. He might check Shack Tool first, but regardless, yeah, he's on the right path. He's going the right way. We'll see him the next room after this. Does he go up or does he keep going right? This is it. He's alrighty. Making the plasma play. This is it. Ooh, Blendation finds third sword at Waterway. Alrighty. At 2 hours, 28:13 or so, Tony T. Young is in go mode. Alrighty, now that we have a runner in go mode, I think I can say Tony T. Young has the advantage here. Tony gonna go back into Cacatac Alley to get back to the Dragon area and exit back to Link to the Past through the cross game portal. And it looks like Blendation is going to finish off Super Metroid before he goes back to Link to the Past. Tony immediately save and quits. He's got swamp, ice, and swamp and turtle rock to do, and then he's set to do the end games. Blendation got grabbed by has to let the Metroid grab him and then powerbomb them to death because we did not find that out. Yeah, so Tony can go mode Tony can go mode swamp and he can go mode turtle rock. So Alrighty. Alright, Blendation is just about... Alright, Blendation is through 3 Metroid rooms, 1 to go. Well, then catch me if you can with the Metroids because of how low his health is. Don't have much of a choice in there. And considering how low Blendation's health is, he's gonna need to refill at the charge station, but he's not even gonna bother trying to do the big stuff. Little tiny optimization Blendation missed. Standing up from this animation takes 45 frames longer facing left than it does facing right. So yeah, Tony just checking whatever's on his way to see what he finds. Alrighty, Tony is going to do diver down here, so place the block. Wedged into the wall, jump down ledge. If he had jumped down the stairs, it would have triggered the splash animation, which would have started in swim. Alright, Tony does not have the ice beam, so instead of trying for the speed boost for his epic clip, he's just gonna do them the standard way. 12 missiles will destroy each one. Alrighty, Mother Brain Phase 1 has, I said earlier, 3,000 health, and you need to use at least 18 projectiles total to break the glass case. Brain Phase 2 has 18,000 health, 450 damage per charge shot with just plasma beam. That'll be 40 charge shots. Serving up some onion rings. There's the chicken nugget, French fry beam, and we'll have some rainbow sherbet for dessert later on. Alrighty, Blendation switches to super missiles for the faster firing rate, therefore faster DPS. Oh yes, I forgot about the catch-up beam there. That's what I meant to say earlier. Alrighty, Blendation intentionally taking damage now, so that alright, phase 2 is over. Oh, he's not going. Looks like he's not going to try for the stand-up ledge. Alrighty, Blendation doing 40 Hyper Beam shots to Mother Brain for 36 Hyper Beam shots to Mother Brain to drain her 36,000 health, and is now into the escape sequence, which doesn't have a timer because he has not finished Link to the Past yet. Meantime, Tony T. Young is into Turtle Rock. Tony dealing with some trollage from the door lasers. Alrighty, Blendation is obviously going back to Link to the Past. Super Metroid has been full cleared at this point, so we will see where he goes next. Those of you who might have joined us late, Blendation needs to find the Fire Rod in Skull Woods and the Cane of Samaria in Palace of Darkness. Ooh, Tony getting trolled by the chain chomps. Gotta be real careful there. Oh! Detonates a Samaria block at just the wrong time and takes a death. Alrighty, looks like this is Blendation's Skull Woods play, so this will get him one thing. Oh no, he's just checking the pedestal. Tony gets the Remarang out of that chest. Alrighty, looks like, alright, Blendation is heading into the Dark World. He is doing his Skull Woods check. He'll get his Fire Rod out of this. Tony has to finish Skull Woods and Turtle Rock. Skull Woods, Turtle Rock, Misery Mire, and the end game. The Link to the Past end game. Tony just has to finish Turtle Rock and then do both end games. I think I'm pretty safe to say this is Tony's race to lose at this point. Tony's definitely got the advantage. Already, Blendation's got his fire rod now. That room Tony was just in, the dark room with the Samoan. I don't know how I ever did that. Fancy schmancy Samaria block usage there by Tony. And coming up to Trinex. Already, ice rod the firehead to make it vulnerable. Gonna use the hammer for temperature damage. Trade off being a sudden on the hitbox. Ooh, ice head getting some ice breath off. Already looks like Tony is mostly just using that fire rod to damage the ice head. All right, the ice head down. Right next to shield explodes, and then he becomes a snake. Alrighty, that is going to be 7 crystals for Tony T. Young, so let's play a little game. There were 22 locations in Gannis Tower where the big key can be located. Get your guesses in chat now. I'm going to go with my own standby. 4 always wins. And 2 commentator rules I have assigned by Vladimir. I'm going to change my guess to 1. Alrighty, Vladimir, I appreciate the trade-off, so let's see who's right. If either of us. There's 1, 2. I would have. That is the small key, and that is the big key in number 2. And a small key on the torch. What Tony is going to grab another second small key just to be safe, and Tony is beginning the ascent. Alright, Blandation is now heading to pod. He'll get his Samaria here, and that will put him in go mode. Alright, as we approach 2 hours 45, we have not had any finishes yet, so this is still anybody's race. Alrighty, Tony about to head up to the 4th floor for. Oh, not quite. I was looking at the wrong. That's all wrong. I thought I was looking at a different room. Very clean job dodging the moving spikes. Yeah, sub 3 if possible will be very, very close. Alright, Tony in the 4th floor gauntlet, enemies and conveyor belts. Then you add a BMOS. you had a second Amiibo saying you had spikes. And then you had ice. Again, who fooled you, game developers? Why would you do this? And then the last one's underwhelming, just Medusa head enemies and Amiibos. Oh, got faced repeatedly. Gonna powder the bunny beam here to get a fairy. That will change the Landmola's pattern in this room, so we'll see how he adapts. Took him a little bit, but good recovery. Going up to the 5th floor, some Mario strats on the whiz ropes in this room. Very clean way to get through. Alrighty, that is go mode for Blendation at 2 minutes 47 flat. Blendation's got Meyer, Turtle Rock, and the Link to the Past endgame left to do. I think Tony has it between the restream at this point. The staircase Tony just went up. You need to be careful because if the downstairs door happens to close while you're going up it, you despawn the entire top of the tower and you have to mirror back to the start and do all of it over again. I have actually seen it happen, and it is the worst feeling. There. Okay, yeah, that might do it. That might do it if you find a sword in the final chest. That's the last one we got. Oh, takes a Moldorm fall. Probably not now. And yes, no ice beam. Yeah. Be interesting to see if anyone else found it. Speed Zeb skip is really tricky. The only way I ever managed it was to carry a blue suit all the way from Dragon. Alrighty, Aghanim 2, the trigonometry boss. Let's see how they do. 2 hits to start. Ooh, good position. 3 hits for cycle 2. 2, 3, 1. That was ridiculous. I think that might be the cleanest Aga 2 I've ever seen. Alrighty, again, 12 spins with the magic sword to beat phase 1, 12 more to beat phase 2. Phase 3 is always 4 hits, no matter what you have. Ooh, good positioning. Was able to get double hits when he was at the top right there. And can do it again here. Alrighty, we are into phase 2, and that position you could not possibly be better. Getting ready to put the cape on. Well timed. Blendation put off Skullbloods and Pod after he found that hammer. He has, however, finished Super Metroid, so he just has to do Meyer, Turtle Rock, and then Ganon's Tower. Tony takes a potion to refill his magic because he's going to need it. Alright, got the torches lit in good sequence. Two silver arrows. Doesn't quite get the double. Gets it here. Too much of a delay. And get your single T's in chat because we got bacon. Yeah, GG. The way the routing wound up shaking out was Blendation did speed booster checks after finding that in Hookshot Cave. Tony, the way Tony wound up checking his go mode was hammer at Plasma Beam Room, and he didn't do the speed booster checks. Alrighty, Tony's about 10 minutes away. Yeah, Tony initially orphaned it, but he got back to it faster than I expected he was going to. Tony's gonna have to power bomb the Metroids too, because neither of our runners here found that ice beam. Tony playing keep away with the Metroids, gets through room 1 very, very handily. Using that spring ball to really good effect here. Well, yeah, I just noticed Ether Medallion for Meyer, Quake Medallion for Turtle Rock. That's vanilla, isn't it? How is Tamer better to orphan? Like, what do you mean exactly? Alrighty, Tony is through the Metroid rooms. He's on 7 energy tanks. Looks like he also is not going to try for the baby step. Oh, he is trying for it, my mistake. Wave beam will make it much easier to... Oh, didn't get it. Turns around and faces to the right. Like I said, that standing up facing right is 45 frames faster than doing it to the left. Okay, so yeah, hammer is good to orphan because it locks a lot of checks. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so Tony gonna fight the Zebatites the hard way, just like Plantation did. Tony goes nuts with the super missiles there. That plasma wave charge shots are 750, so that's going to be 24 shots for Tony. Tony, Nick, and Motherbrain look like she's absolutely nothing like with this fight. You know what Tony needs to do now is damage himself to below the 3 energy tanks so that Motherbrain thinks that you can't survive another rainbow beam. I don't know why that check is not tied to your health at the end. I don't know why that check is separated from the rainbow beam finishing. Yeah, right there, that was... When his pose changed, that was the game trying to stick you in the down position. There will be one more spot where the game will try to do that. You'll see it. You'll see it just like the first time, and then Tony can start dealing damage to Motherbrain 3's 36,000 HP. Also has to be careful that when the Metroid finishes refilling him, that he's in a position where Motherbrain can hit it, because it will stop moving when that happens. And if somewhere Motherbrain can't hit it, that is to soften. You also need to be very careful that you don't have a beam shot on screen when the game gives you the hyper beam, because that will crash the game. So let's see how far Tony pushes this. Not too far. 9 hyper beam shots to finish Motherbrain. That's a pretty good stand-up. Blendation has finished Turtle Rock and is on it, and he is at Ganon's Tower now. I'd say Blendation is going to turn in about a 3:10. So I think Ganon's Tower is about a 10-minute code. Blendation going to veer off to the left for the key? Yes, he is. He'll be thrilled to see that key right there. Alrighty, Tony T. Young up into the parlor. Got one room left after this. Alrighty, folks, get your GG chat for Tony T. Young, finishing in second place with an overall time of 3 hours 1:39. PP Chan was first placed at 2 hours 54:41. Alrighty, we'll see if Tony wants to come in for an interview. Alrighty, we are joined, I believe, by Tony. GG.
Yes.
Alrighty, so I was a little worried when I saw you orphan the Pegasus boots at the Ice Rock Cave, but you came back from it really well.
Yeah, so my thought process was I had mirror, so if I found boots somewhere else, I got Dark World access, or if I got access to Dragon, I would have looped that in with taking the portal, and just mirroring from Dark World to get it. But as it turns out, boots were there, which locked Dark World. I didn't find Ice or Speed Booster at the time, so I couldn't get to Dragon without Crystal Flash clipping, which I wasn't planning on doing, so I figured I should probably get this check-in with, say, fake flippering. Zora's still in logic. I don't think I last locationed it, but there's like 2 or 3, maybe 4 locations left when I got the boots, and that felt kind of bad.
Yeah, it was close to a last location. Was there anything else about your routing that you felt particularly good or bad about? Benefit of hindsight?
So the hammer, I imagine if you pick up hammer early, you're gonna full clear swamp. You might even do green pit and ice before going into pod, so you might miss your Samaria. And then the other thing was the fire rod being in Skull Woods. You either get that or you don't. So I think those were the 2 other turning points that could have changed the seed. So I was happy about getting the fire rod. I felt bad about getting the hammer because I think I only had like Shack Tool and both speed checks left to do, but in hindsight, like getting the hammer as go mode, you get to go mode swamp, you get to go mode TR for what that's worth. So didn't feel that bad, I guess.
Yeah. Blendation did the speed checks. He got a sword out of Waterway, but that was it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm curious where the 4th sword is then.
He did not. 4th sword did not show up.
Got it. Probably in GT then.
So yeah, that second check in GT, and what in the world?
Yeah. I felt like I wanted a sword, so seeing the key second, kind of had mixed reaction to that. But it was fine.
And then obviously you were full clearing the top of the tower, hoping for another sword. It didn't pan out, but I absolutely get why you did that.
Yeah, I skipped the right mini helmet chest, but yeah, I checked every other chest. Ice beam would have been nice too.
Yeah, that has also not shown up. So letter grade scale, how much fun did you have with this seed?
Well, if I go with let's go with the animal scale. I'm gonna give this one a kangaroo. This seed was a kangaroo for me.
You're gonna have to explain that reference because I don't.
It's not a reference. It's all the seeds are arbitrary. They all feel bad when you play them, but in hindsight, this wasn't too bad.
Okay, that's fair.
So yeah, just a random arbitrary animal for an arbitrary how I felt about it.
Yeah, I like asking for a letter grade scale because that feels less arbitrary than it would intend to be.
Yeah, I mean, if I were to give you a real answer, maybe like a C.
So just an average seed then.
That's just average. Missing the boots was like one thing, but like that was my fault, not the seed's fault. Hammer at Plasma kind of sucked. Fire Rod at Skullwood sucked, but everything else was all right.
I got you. Oh, do you want to stick around and talk to Blendation when he gets in? He's just got the Ganon fight left.
Okay, so he did Mother Brain, right? Because he did the speech checks. He must have done Mother Brain.
Yeah.
After that, yeah, I could stick around.
Alrighty, Blendation is into Ganon. So those of you playing at home, he's got that temper sword, so this will be a much faster fight than Tony's was. Alright, Blendation going for spin strats using that cape. That'll get phase 2 done really quick. Yeah, that half magic from Hookshot Cave coming in clutch. That was unusual. It looked like Blendation was trying to use the fire rod, but the shot wasn't spawning for some reason. And finishes off Ganon with a double, so get your GGs in chat for Blendation. Just has to carefully cross the bridge. And that will give him a time of 3 hours, 8:11 for third place. Okay, so I was close. I thought that the tower was about 8 minutes from the item layout we saw. Obviously, it can go a lot longer because of where possibly having to search for the big key.
Yeah, having tempered for the Lanmo fight must have helped as well. I didn't have a good Lanmo 2.
If memory serves, Lanmo 2 is scripted if you don't powder the bunny.
Yeah, but yeah, I was low on health, so.
Yeah, I agree with that call. And you didn't do bad. It's just no, you didn't do bad. Running while we wait for Blendation, we've just had the Sabin finish in 4th place at 3 hours 10:13. Yeah, I will never stop saying that. With how long these seeds go, the fact that the races often racers finish within minutes, if not seconds, of each other, that will never stop surprising me.
Yeah, there were actually some close races during SGL. I saw one that was, well, I had one where I lost by under a minute, and then there was another one that was like even closer than that. Like I think Duck versus Aussie was a super close match. So yeah, watching this game at the highest level was super amazing.
Alrighty. Ewok, have you been able to check with Blendation, see if he wants to interview? If he has said anything, it hasn't been in the race time chat. And if memory serves, non-racers cannot chat while a race is in progress, so...
Racers can't even chat sometimes. I tried typing something in there and there's nothing.
Huh. All right, we'll wait a little longer. Okay, there he is. Okay, he's in the setup channel. He'll be with us short. We are joined now by Blandation. GG.
Hey, GG's.
So, what was your thought process going through this scene?
Beginning felt pretty good, especially when I found Mitts. But then, I think the second half, when you realize that you have to kind of double dip Meridia, which, the hook spot and what was behind it was pretty bad. And, Fire Rod and Skullwoods made it objectively bad.
Yeah, the Fire Rod and then Samaria were your go mode items.
Yeah, I wasn't even that mad about Samaria. At that point, it was like, well, it's either there or Ice, because I full cleared SM. Skullwoods always gets you good, though, when it's a 2-item dungeon, and I feel like progression's been there a lot lately, so it's tough.
Yeah, gotcha. So question number 1, was there anything about your routing you felt particularly good or bad about?
Not waiting too long to go to LN, but, my short-term memory on these things is awful. I don't remember if anything in particular was immediately behind the mitts or not. I think Speed Booster and Flippers come to mind, which was nice, but not really.
Yeah, the Flippers were mandatory for Swamp anyway, so you were going to have to find those. But yeah, Speed Booster didn't lack anything important, except for maybe that third sword you found. The fourth one never showed up.
Fourth one never showed up? Yeah, I'm glad I grabbed it then, because Master Sword Ganon's never fun. I had half magic and cape, though, so it would have been okay.
Yeah, Tony wound up... Yeah, the hammer was his go mode item. He ducked out of Meridia via the cross-game portal right after Dragon, but then he got back to it a lot faster than I was expecting.
Yeah, that's right. Hammer on Plasma. Yeah, it's pretty rough too.
You were pretty even for most of the seed, and then I'm not sure what it was, but Tony just kind of organically pulled ahead.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I was actually getting ready to go into pod when I made the hobo check after I routed through Hyrule Castle and Catfish and all that. But then I was like, you know what? Let me check Pedestal to see if, I'm going to have to commit to these pennant dungeons before diving them. Because, you're still 2 out of go at that point, so you kind of want to... You don't want to find one item, bail, and then realize, whoops, you got to do all the dungeons anyway.
Right, yeah. The only thing it could have been at that point was the Samaria.
Right.
All right, so second question. Letter grade scale, how much fun did you have with this one?
D-. Skullwoods is the reason for that. I could have lived with Hookshot being in Meridia, but Skullwoods, nope, D-.
Alrighty. Tony, do you have any final thoughts on the scene?
Yeah, I was just curious. Like, I'm sure you found your hammer sooner, so you must have done full swamp and full. I'm not sure. Did you try to do ice at all?
No, I did not dip ice. I did do full swamp. I think I skipped hammer pegs. I think I went straight to swamp after hammer, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I did not see you do hammer pegs.
That makes sense.
Ready, Blendation, any final thoughts from you?
No, not really. Thank you for doing comms, and thanks for the tracking and the restream. And GG's to Tony and the other racers.
Happy to be of service. It's always a blast doing this. I think we're about ready to let you guys go then.
All right, take care, everybody.
You take care too. Alrighty, and with that, I think we're about ready to call it an evening. Be sure to follow Speed Gaming 1 through 6, as well as our foreign language channels. I am Big Bot. My assisted on tracking by Matt Ewok Kurd, and we will see you next mission.